the adrenaline is high when they see that try line.
The white line fever, we call it.
White line fever. Both teams are going to be feeling it, both in trying to score that try and get the first points on the board and making sure to defend it.
Bermuda look like they're setting themselves up to crash over the line, just a little bit of old-fashioned under-12s rugby. Biggest guy on the park knocked the door down, but it's early in the game. There's still a Mexican player injured, so there's not much of a defensive response here from Mexico. They're not matching up very well. On the short side, Bermuda's got 2v4, so that means that Mexico's got a few missing players on that top side. Early injury for Mexico. He looks a little wobbly in his feet. Maybe a check for a HIA. Bermuda aggressively going towards the sticks. Good tackle from Mexico initially.
Oh, dude. Wow, you're at the game. That's cool as. God, I'm looking like a sausage the older I get here. Let's get everything nice and squared away. Everybody can see me. Get the scoreboard. Got my soda. And if only this will stop. Hey, how are ya? I am doing good. Sup? How's it? And we are going online now, folks. Plug in the old headphones so I don't get in trouble there. God, look at that crowd already. Same starting front row as last week with Thomas Elias and Dylan Lewis for Wales. Oh man, the only thing that I'm really concerned about this weekend is Luis Resummit. What's up, Kia ora, Insidious Kiwi? Too bad about your ABs earlier today. I haven't watched the game yet. I watched the highlights or the lowlights, if you will. Man, and I don't even think this is rock bottom for the All Blacks either. I think I predicted already. I think you're going to lose the Bledisloe this year. It's Australia, and it's going to be bad, man. It's going to be bad. I think Ian Foster was not the right choice to coach the team. I think he has just kind of put it on cruise control and thought what Hansen built would keep going, and it's not. It doesn't help when your best locking combo, one of your guys is pretty much at the end of his career, and that in Brodie Retallick. And you know me, I'm a huge Chiefs fan, so obviously I don't want that guy to ever fall off. But, you know, it happens with age. And I don't think Tupelotu or Barrett are really all that great. I think Sam Whitelock is still one of the greatest ever at lock. But it all kind of remains to be seen what happens with that club. I think not having Anton Leonard-Brown at center hurts a lot. You know, and I think as All Blacks fans, and I consider myself one to an extent, you get definitely spoiled when you have the likes of Ma'anonu, Sonny Bill Williams, Conrad Smith. You have like all these guys at all these positions that are always reliable and you just don't have them anymore, unfortunately. And you know, it's ebbs and flows, but I feel like the flow is definitely on the downstroke right now. How much of it do I think is Ian Foster? Probably 75 to 80% of it. I think the rest of it is just people just relax and they think, okay, we're just going to ride on this, and they don't realize that the guys that came before them, it's blood, sweat, and tears to get there, and I think some of these younger guys don't really know that yet, and I think also just the ability that you're going to have some bad years to have good years. So we have Wales now entering the pitch, led out by Captain Dan Bigger. There's Luis Resummit, Josh Adams. It's everybody, man. It's capacity crowd there. I want to keep saying it DHL Newlands, but it's not there. Should be a really great game. Game 3, we have the chance to be the first Southern Hemisphere team to close out the series with a win, and I believe we can do it with what we've got on the pitch. Yeah, it's going to be a bad one. Yeah, like, I don't think the All Blacks road is going to get any easier this year. But I also think last year was a big asterisk, too, because you got to play, like, Tonga, which is never Samoa, Fiji. Like, yeah, Fiji can be challenging at times, but not really. Playing the USA. Yeah, I mean, I was there during the Hansen years, and I remember he lost once the whole time I lived there. And it was like, oh, they were calling for his job after one loss. Oh, maybe he's not the right coach. It was like, dude, he had like a 97% winning percentage. It was like, no, dude, like, solid coach. And, oh, man, there he is, the big man, Etzebeth. God, 30 years old, already 100 caps, man. And then we got Manambi coming out here for his 50th cap. Congrats to both of those guys. Definitely well-earned and well-deserved. But yeah, it's gonna be a long year for the All Blacks, I think, and I don't think 4th is as low as you go. I think I think you end up as low as like 6th or 7th, to be completely honest with you, because I think we beat you, and I think Australia beats you too, and I don't think we end up back at number 1 this year. I think France holds on to it throughout the year. But as we've always seen, the Six Nations peak right before the World Cup and never do anything. Although I think France makes a deep run this World Cup. They're hosting it. I think they make a deep run. They may very well make it to the final. We shall see. It's, definitely luck is on their side there in France. Not a huge fan of French rugby, just because I don't speak French, but I do know they've always had some really talented guys like Serge Benson back in the day. These guys, kind of older guys, but here our boys come running out onto the pitch. There's Trevor, there's Franz, Lude, Peter Steftoy, Vise, there's Hendricksa, there's a Captain Siokolisi. I know I've had some negative words to say about him as of late, but I just think he just has not performed up to his ability this year at all. I just have not been impressed. But maybe he'll shut my mouth today, and that will be great if he can shut my mouth today. So, heaps of Welsh fans there. I'm sure they're, holding out for a prayer, hoping everything goes well today, as we saw how well it went for England and Ireland today. Although I personally think Australia should have won that game, but they did not. So, put my headphones on. We will get prepared for this game, guys. No disrespect, just have to comment. I think this is the most Welsh people I've seen at a game, this 3-game series. There are a lot of Welsh fans here, and I'm guessing because it's Cape Town, so it's a bit easier to get in to South Africa from there. But absolutely amazing crowd as we stand for our national anthem. Very beautiful national anthem there. Sorry if I don't sing along, guys, but yeah, my singing voice isn't the best. So we are ready to go here in Cape Town. It's going to be absolutely epic, guys. I'm absolutely stoked and excited for this one. Beautiful stadium. Matthew Pierce and Shamangi giving the English commentary. Man, I wish I could get Efra Collins commentary, man. Cobus Weiss is he's proper, man. Oh man. Come on, let's see ya get amped up. Let's see you get excited. Let's see you get some good hits in early. Let's start this game off proper. We got to hold them off this first 5 minutes. That's when they've been killing us the last 2 weeks. The Centurion, Eben Etzebeth, Andre Pollard to kick off. And we are off, folks. Pollard kicks deep. Davidi has it. Hardy has it out the back now. Off the right boot. DeHager looks to stop, doesn't get it. Ooh, knocked forward by Steph DeToy knocked back to Wales. Hardy has it. He goes kicks off the right boot again. This time Etzebeth goes to try to block, gets nowhere. Out to Jesper Wiese, collecting it like a good proper 8, fetching it proper. Hendricksa has it to his left. Out to Manumbi. Franz Marobut there. Pollard kicks forward off the right boot. Mpipi running, looking to get... They knock it back. Lucanio with the ball. Back out to Damien Valimza. He kicks off the right boot. I feel like we could have did a little bit more with that. There's a kind of a bonehead error there on Damien Valimza. Man, I'm going to tell my grandchildren that Eben was the boogeyman. That guy is so scary looking. Just kind of, I feel like, the perfect blend of Baki Sputa and Victor Matfield, because he's got the brains on his head, but God, that guy's a monster on the pitch. He's the guy I would not want to fight, ever. If I had to choose, no, I would never want to fight him or Damien Dialende, because he went to Milnerton. So, yeah, neither of those guys I'd ever want to fight. Kicked into touch after the penalty advantage off a scrum penalty for Wales. The line out coming, Mungi Manumbi, the 50th test man, gets it out. DeHager has it. Wales pressuring, much like round one, but we're getting some movement. Manumbi has the ball. Hendricksa is waiting for him to tell him to use it. Manumbi has it, out to Hendricksa, out to Damien Dialende with support from Jesper Wiese. Hendricksa has it, out to Lud DeHager. Lud DeHager bounces off a tackle. Eben Etzebeth, the big man, the Centurion with it, just battling through early. Advantage for the Springboks. Lucanio kicks off the left boot to Mabibi, yes! Makazole Mapipi with a beautiful, beautiful try. 3rd minute in, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting it started right here. Oh, bloody hell. Okay. Ah! Yeah, no good. No dice. No dice. So rather than the try, yeah, I was already excited as about that one. We're going to get Pollard with the penalty try, or penalty kick, excuse me, right in front. Of course, money so far. Better start than we've had the last 2 weeks, guys. Better start. We should have won. Yeah, which we'd gotten a try. So 3-0 for the mighty Springbok right now. Restart. Ooh, Mapipi with the ball. Hendricks has got it off to his right. Out to Lud de Hager. Support with Manambi. Out to Pollard. Kicks it off the right boot forward. Cheslin Colby making chase. Colby has it. Hendricks has it now. Out to his left. Out to Pollard. Off to Etzebeth. The Etzebeth's got some space. Oh, Mapipi has it. Almost lost it there. Wales pressuring. Lucanio comes in to make sure he gets the ball. Trevor Nakane. Support from Yager and Manambi. Franz Marable comes in to close it off. Jaden Hendricksa with the ball off the right boot. Mapipi is giving chase. He calls for the... Tries to kick the touch, does not get it. Pollard. Valemza has it! He has it! Penalty advantage for the Springboks. 10 meters out. Vise has it. Hendricksa. Sio Kolisi. Hendricksa. Out to Pollard. Out to Cheslin Colby. And then pull him into touch. Bloody hell. This is definitely what we've been needing to see, folks. Pollard into touch, 5 meter out, line out coming. Manambi to do the line out. Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful catch by Damian Valemza. What a just a masterful run there. He knew he had the chance, he got the ball, and we were at a 5 meter line out. Wales making multiple penalties starting off early here. This is definitely a different team. This is the team we were hoping to see in game one. And we're definitely seeing it right now. De Hager with it. Wales holding well. Manambi has it at the back of the pack. The maul. Not a lot of movement happening. Manambi still has it. Manambi still has it. Hendricks out. Damien de Allende. Great line out from the Springboks. We've gone to the TMO. It looks like to me that he actually placed it on the ground and then it was lifted back up and brought back. No try. Look at that, Lucano. Nah, it's just shy, just shy. But we get a 5-meter scrum, and we still have another chance here, folks. I would love to go up big early in this one. Yeah. Yeah, it's not gonna. They're not gonna go with that one, folks. Unfortunately, no try will probably be awarded. We will have a 5-meter scrum. Looks like the crowd is already out on the jury here, but we shall see what the TMO says here. No try. No try. Didn't see enough contact to the ground, which I agree with. I don't think that was a cat call. It just, you know, sometimes it happens. I will say we are playing absolutely amazingly this game so far. So we'll have a scrum from 5 meters out for the Springboks. Jaden Hendricks lets a feed. Man, this is going to be a good one here. Oh, man, look at that. All right. Referee saying a bit too much movement. Let me see if there's a way I can catch up the game here. Yeah, there's no way I can get it. I'm as live as I can get it here, Legaholic. So please don't spoil the game for me. I apologize. Anybody joining? Yes, I'm about 45 seconds behind actual time. A little bit of a delay here being in Texas here in the U.S. That's the scrum we need. That's the scrum we need. Jasper Vise gets nowhere, but he's got support. Hendricks out to Peter Steftatoy. Support from De Hager. Mongi Manambi, the 50th man, 50th test man with it. Jasper Vise. Nowhere. Advantage for the Springboks. Hendricks out to Pollard. Oh, nothing. We don't seal the deal there on that. Wales just in heaps of penalty trouble early here. By my count, 4-0 in penalties. I may be off, but Wales just playing, this is what they were expecting in game 1, and it's what they're getting in game 3. Really, really enjoying the play of the boys right now. Obviously, little mistakes, but also just, we need to capitalize a bit more, but this is way better than what we played the last 2 games. Granted, last week we did spend quite a bit of time in the opposition end, but yeah. Let's just see if we can capitalize this week. God, Nikane, the look on his face, just looking across, like, he means business here. Scrum to the Springboks. Jaden Hendrickson defeated in. 5 meters out. Ah, bloody hell. And another penalty on Wales. Kind of debating what we're going to do here. Illegal scrummaging penalty on Wales. 5th penalty. Just keep anybody keeping count here. And we will go back to another scrum here, folks. Yep, that was it. He collapsed it. So once again, 5-meter scrum awarded to the Springboks. Jaden Hendrickson a feed. The front row of Manambi, Nikane, and Malherba against the front row of Thomas, Elias, and Lewis for Wales. Feed in. Good scrum. Good scrum. We're pushing. We're pushing. Quick tap by Hendrickson. We've got it. We've got it. Peter Steftatoy with the ball. Lud de Hager. Hendrickson with it. Eben Etzebeth. About a meter out. Get it out wide. Get it out wide. Vise. Hendrickson with it. Peter Steftatoy with support. Out to Andre Pollard. Pollard has it. And we've got an injury on Wales as well in the process. Way to go, Andre. Just, we kept going. Peter Steftatoy with it, and then it gets back out to Hendrickson. He gets it out to Pollard. He just sees a little space, gets in there and drops it in, taps it right in. And at a pretty decent kicking angle, too, we should be able to convert. Way to go for Andre Pollard. All right, Andre. And he converts to... That is going to be beautiful. That is beautiful. Take that 3 off of there. Let's throw that big 1-0 right there for the boys. Beautiful game so far. We're playing very, very well. We're playing like we should have been playing in week 1. $10-0 for the Springboks. Try by Andre Pollard. Penalty kick for Pollard. Back in the 4th minute as well. Alan Wynne-Jones already entering the game in... Wow. Dan Lydia already out. Looks like Wayne Pivac is old Mother Hubbard, and only Alan Wynne-Jones is in the cupboard, it looks like. Replacing Dan Lydiot. Dan Bigger to restart us. Bigger back out to Jesper Vise, doing those fetching duties with support from De Hager. Peter Seftetoy at the back of the ruck there. Hendricksa has it. Dekane to block a bit for him. Alan Wynne-Jones tries to go for it, does not get it. Adams with it. Or Liam Williams, excuse me. Riffle. Hardy has it. Out to Alan Wynne-Jones. He gets very little on it. Back out to Dan Bigger. Josh Adams. He loses it. Hardy with it. Out to Dan Bigger. Out to George North. Oh, Colby brings it down with assistance from Damian Valemza. Welsh are pressuring here. Josh Adams with it. Out to Luis Rees-Zammit. Keep it away from him. Keep it away from him. Please, please, please. He is down. Mapipi helped bring him down. Okay. Horrible pass by Tom Hardy. Adams out to it. You're getting nowhere, bro. Lou DeJager makes the stop. 8 phases now for Wales, pressuring deep here. Hardy out to Dan Bigger. Tompkins with it now. Hardy has it again. Out to Alan Wynne-Jones. Luis Rees-Zammit. Out to Liam Williams. Luis Zammit's with it again. All right, boys, we need to lock it up. Come on, boys. Beggar. Tompkins with it. Adams down. Tommy Reffel with the try. 13 phases, something like that. Not what I was hoping there. Dan Bigger to convert from out left. And he shanks it. (10-5) for Wales after the Tommy Reffel try. After 12, 13 phases, 10 phases, something like that. And the Welsh are finally on the board at the 18th minute. Restart from Andre Pollard, kicks deep to Navidi. Etzebeth brings him down. Hardy with it. Off the right boot. Cheslin. Jasper Vise knocks it forward. Oh! What a tackle by Evan Etzebeth. He speared him. Damn. The big man letting him know whose house he's in. Well scrum here. Absolutely just, oof! Damn. Ibn with what a tackle on Hardy that was, man. Jesus. A scrum feed to Wales coming. Hardy will feed the ball in. Oh, this looks beautiful in Cape Town. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Now, for any of my Safa followers, how do you think they'll shuffle this? Will they move Valemza in at wing, or will you move LaRue in at wing? Okay, it looks like he's moving to fullback. Elton Yankees there. Oh, no, they're going to move Am out to wing. Right on. Not a good sign. 20th minute in, Colby out, bleeding. Looks like maybe from the side of his head a bit. Maybe his mouth was definitely bleeding. Maybe he just took a hard hit. Maybe that's what it was. He just needed to come off. A scrum feed to Wales at the 21st minute. Hardy has it in. Scrum penalty against Trevor Nakani. And Denbigger to kick into touch. Complaining about the field there, all the mud. And it kicks it into touch. Good day to you too, Quentin Parkin. So 10-5 here, 22 minutes in. We had all the momentum up until about 5-6 minutes ago. Cheslin Colby off injured. Alan Wynne Jones comes in at the 15th minute to replace Lydiot. And we have kind of lost momentum as of late in the last few minutes here. At one point it was 4-0, 5-0 in penalty count. We've committed a couple of penalties here in the last couple of minutes. 2 handling errors on Wales, 1 on South Africa so far, as we get the scrum feed to the Springboks. Hendricks feeds. Collapses early on the right side. Penalty on Wales once again. Scrum penalty. Penalty on Wales. Once again, Manambi has the ball. Hendricksa has it. Out to Damien Valemza. Out to Pollard. Out to Mapipi. Oh! And just a little high pass. Sorry about that, guys. I'm getting kind of emails from various people here. We've got the Springboks with the ball. Jasper Wiese off the maul. He's got it. He's using it. That pitch already looking muddy, in bad shape. Springboks with the ball, but Wales pressuring. Wales has it. Harney with it. Den Bigger. Luis Rees-Zammit kicks forward off the right boot. Pollard to Willie LaRue. Hendricksa with it out to Mapipi. Penalty on the Springboks. Man, that pitch is already looking absolutely horrible right now. Penalty on the Springboks, looking like Dan Bigger to kick to touch. Uh, 50,977 attendance today. Kind of going back and showing how we had the momentum early in the game, have lost it since. And then the replay of the Tomo Reffel try earlier. "10-5 folks here. After a bit of a water break, it looks like, for the boys out there on a very wet and soggy pitch there. And Cape Town at DHL Stadium, not DHL Newlands, as we're all used to. Dan Bigger to kick, to touch, and he gets it into touch. We will have a line out for Wales. Ryan Elias. Eight to 2 penalties conceded, Wales to Springboks. North has it. Out to Dan Bigger. Rollins has it. Back out to Hardy. Ooh. We've got... Ooh, what a tackle by Damian Valemza. What a tackle by Damian Valemza. Liam Williams just getting leveled there by Damian Valemza. Good proper tackle there. And throws the ball into touch. Line out to the Springboks. Mongi Manumbi, the 50th test man, with the ball here to throw into this line out. Etzebeth has it. With the tip of his fingers, it looked like. We've got it. Manumbi's got it at the back of the maul. We're pushing forward. We're pushing forward. Hendricks has got the ball. He kicks it off his right boot. Mumpipi is making chase. Louis Rees-Zammit has it, but Damian Valemza there with the tackle to bring it down quick. Wales with the ball. Rollins with it. Gets nowhere with support from Alan Wynne-Jones. Hardy has it here. Out. Looks like he's going to go off his right boot. He does go off his right boot. Kicks it forward. Rees-Zammit making the chase. Andre Pollard knocks down into Reffel's hands. Wales has it. Dan Bigger almost knocks it forward. Gareth Thomas with it. Tom Hardy with it out. Kicks forward Bigger. LaRue's got it. He's going to kick off the left boot into touch. Yes. Just a little bit out of trouble there, action. So we shall see what happens here. Line out coming at the 30th minute. 10-5, early penalty kick by Pollard in the 4th minute, followed up by a Andre Pollard try at the 13th minute. And then Tommy Reffel, after, I think, 12-13 phases for Wales, scores at the 18th minute, but Bigger does miss the conversion. And that's how we were at 10-5 so far, folks. 10-5 once again. 30 minutes, 58 seconds into this match. Less than 10 minutes to halftime, both with a single try. The difference maker being Andre Pollard's boot. Beard gets the line out. Wales, Louis Rees-Zammit off the left boot. Willie LaRue. Is that going to be a 50-22? Okay. Louis Rees-Zammit calling for the 50-22 and then being explained, nope, that's not how it works. Short line out by Manambi to Peter Steph-Totoy, out to Sia, Khaleesi. Hendricksa has it. Looks like Peter Steph-Totoy will provide support with Manambi. Hendricksa off the right boot. Okay, penalty on the box. Peter Steph-Totoy. Yeah, that is a bullshit penalty, guys. Bigger to attempt the penalty from straight in front. Trying to bring Wells back into this. Down 5, 33rd minute in. And he does get it. So Wales now only down by 2 here. 33 minutes into this game. Pollard restarts. Kicks deep. Lukanyulam, brilliant. Out to Trevor Nakane. The box getting momentum. Hendricksa out to Jasper Wiese. Hendricksa out. Peter Steph-Totoy. Hendricksa out to Ibn Etzebeth, the Centurion. Jasper Wiese again with support from Luke DeHager. Hendricksa out to the big man Eben Etzebeth once again. 5th phase in, folks. Hendricksa with it. Peter Steph-Totoy. Support from Trevor Nakanye. Hendricksa with it. Out to Pollard. Out to Willie LaRue. Out to Lukanyulam. Support from Damien Dialende, his partner there. Hendricksa out to Jasper Wiese, out to Peter Steph-Totoy. Pollard back out to big man Eben Etzebeth. He's got support with Khaleesi and Makazole or Manangi Manambi. Out to Mapimpi, out to the far left side. Support. Hendricksa out to Jasper Wiese. 11th phase in. 11th phase. Hendricksa turns the ball over. Tompkins stops the game. Apparently a bit of a head. What happened here? Oh! Okay, yeah, it was accidental. Hopefully we're not looking at a yellow card here. It looks like it was accidental. Okay. Just a penalty here. No yellow card, no red card, thankfully. Bit of head contact there. Makazole Bipipi kind of getting him on the head a bit as he is coming down with the ball. It was just accidental. I agree. Accidental head contact there. We had a bit of momentum going. Jaden Hendricksa with a handling error. Bigger kicks into touch. And we will have a line out for Wales. Yeah. Eight to 4 in penalties so far conceded. Bit of discipline issues here as of late for the Springboks. A short line out to Elias. Navidi with the ball. Oh, we've got it. We get the turnover. Hendricksa has it out to Jasper Fise. He is stopped by Alan Wynne Jones. Hendricksa has it again. Out to Lou DeHugger. Out to Andre Pollard. Out to Damien Dialende. Out wide to Sia Kulisi. The captain. We've got it. Damien Ebenezabeth. Advantage for South Africa. Okay, what do we got here? Bit of talking to. Come on, Willie, get out of there. Get out of there. Referee want to have a word with Damien Dialende and Josh Adams. Dan Bigger and Sia Khaleesi coming in. A little bit of talking to with Damien Dialende. Shakes hands, wants to get everything cleared out here. And Sia Khaleesi just standing there saying nothing. With that being said. It was an offside penalty on Wales. The advantage is over. We go back for the penalty. And it's looking like Pollard is going to kick into touch. 36th minute in. Almost at halftime here at DHL Stadium. And we've got a line out coming and a very, very easily scoreable position here. Manambi with the line out here, folks. Coming from 5 meters out. DeHugger has it. Right on it. Perfect line out. That maul is moving. Manambi is at the back of it. He's got it. That's what I'm talking about. The 50th cap and a try. Way to go. Perfect try. Beautiful try for the boys. Get that good vibe going into the sheds at halftime. Pollard, 1 conversion, 1 penalty so far today. kicking from the right side. From about maybe 26, 27 meters out. And he is money on the day so far, folks. And we've got 17-8. Folks. Bongi Manumbi, 50th game. And he gets a try off of the lineout after an offside penalty by Wales. Dan Bigger restarts with just a minute left in the half. The Hogger, Quagga Smith is on now for Jasper Vise. Off the right boot of Jaden Hendricksa. Liam Williams has it. Hardy with it. Back out to Reffel. Tom Hardy out to Dan Bigger. Rollins with it. Getting nowhere. Stripped by Quagga Smith. Damian Valemza with it. Out to Damian Dialende. He kicks forward. Lucan Yolam's got space. Get it. Oh! So disappointing there, folks. So disappointing. Quagga Smith strips the ball. Lucan Yolam he had a step, just couldn't close the deal right there. Oh! Maybe a 50-22. Okay. Ryan Elias with the line out for Wales. An extra time here in the first half. Aben goes reaching but doesn't get it. Rollins has it. Hardy kicks it into touch. And we have a halftime score, ladies and gentlemen, of 17-8. What a great first half from the boys. Very, very happy so far with what I'm seeing. Pollard Manambi with the tries for the Springboks. Reffel with the lone try for the Welsh. Bigger with a penalty kick at the 32nd minute. Andre Pollard with the penalty at the 4th minute. And then tries, like I said, from Pollard and Bongi Manambi. 2 tries to 1 here at halftime, ladies and gentlemen. And this is a great game so far. I do agree. Insidious Kiwi. So a recap for anybody joining. It looks like I have had a lot of visitors today. It is 18-7 or 17-8 at halftime. Tries by Pollard and Bongi Manumbi on his 50th test. And a try by Tommy Reffel after like 13 phases for Wales. And a penalty kick for Dad Bigger. Leaves them. Thoughts from the first half? Strong domination for most of the first half. Once again, not sealing the deal when we got down to their end as easily as I hoped we would. I think this is definitely the way we hoped the team had played in game one, but did not. Obviously, we spent heaps of time in the Welsh end last week without really ever sealing the deal, not even getting a try in the game at all, period. But so far, the team looking good. Obviously, some things I'd love to correct. Worried a bit about Cheslin Colby. He did not. He was bleeding as he was coming off the pitch. You never want to lose a guy like that. Kettle corn, folks. Kind of like sweet popcorn. My halftime snack, since I'm not there at the stadium and I don't have any border force to eat. But very good first half. 2 tries to 1 so far in the game. Now we just need to close the deal. Kind of go back a bit to the games earlier today. Obviously, the All Blacks are in trouble. Bad. I kind of felt like, from what I've seen so far, Australia probably should have won that game against England. Games yesterday, we had Samoa beating Fiji, and we had Tonga losing to Australia A, the mighty Sea Eagle, just kind of being grounded all year. They look forward to next weekend for the rep charge game. Later today, we have Los Pumas and Scotland in their final game. I'm hoping Los Pumas can go 2-1. And then later this afternoon here in the United States, we've got the USA Eagles taking on Chile in Game 2 of their qualifier. Whoever wins that makes it America's 2 spot. The USA getting by a single point last weekend in what was the worst weather I've ever seen for a game. Torrential downpour and cold. Getting by on a single point win. And just absolutely horrid conditions. Power goes out with about 10 minutes left in the game. We wonder if the game's going to finish. Eventually power comes back on. And yeah. Dallas Jackals Oker. Augusto Boom getting the start last week with Chile. He will be coming off the bench in relief this week. I've definitely sent that man words of encouragement. Chile, the Condors, playing very, very well against USA Eagles. Most of those guys that play for Chile play for one team. And then with the USA Eagles, now that the professional seasons are over, we actually have 4 or 5 guys on our starting 15 that play in the Premiership or in France. So pretty big deal for a bunch of guys playing low-level rugby to keep up with guys like that. Obviously, AJ McGinty playing for Sale, Ruben de Haas playing for Saracens. Who else on the team we've got that plays? We've got like 4 or 5 guys that play overseas. The rest of them play in Major League Rugby. But we'll see how it goes. I think now more than ever after this game, I'm really looking forward to these All Blacks tests, just because we see the All Blacks are a bit backed into a corner a bit. Yeah, dude. If you want to see a muddy go try and find that Chile USA game from last weekend. Jesus, man, it was like literally a swamp by the end of the game. There were just puddles of water everywhere, and you could not tell. You could tell whose uniforms were which, but the USA jerseys, which were all white, were just brown. They were just covered in mud. But and on top of it was cold. Be the exact opposite today in Glendale, Colorado, as it's I believe it's going to be low 30s in Celsius. Fahrenheit should probably be right around 80, 85, but they're up in elevation. The air will be very clear. Yada, 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 these kind of things. We know about games in elevation, especially being South African people. I mean, as much as I'm pulling for the USA, I would like to see Chile too. That'd be cool for them. But we'll see how it goes. I know as far as rep charge games going so far, I know that I believe the Simbas of Kenya, they've qualified for rep charge. I think Tonga is a rep charge team. Hong Kong, I think, is a rep charge team. We'll see what, I mean, those guys all fight it out to get that final World Cup spot. As the sun goes down over Cape Town, it is currently 11:12 a.m. here in Texas. But, yeah, I mean, we're not playing great, we're just not playing absolutely horrible. That's all that really matters at this point. We've made a game out of it, and that's what I wanted to see. I wanted us to make a game out of it. I'd like us to beat them by a lot more than what we're beating them right now. What's up, man? How's it? Just a halftime snack here. Got me a ice cold Dr. Pepper and some kettle corn popcorn out of the microwave there, just as my my snack. I'd gotten up and made a pretty big breakfast for me and the girlfriend this morning. We did some eggs and bacon and sausage and on a biscuit with cheese. Just a big American breakfast kind of thing. A lot of cheese. If you've ever been to America, America loves cheese. The end. America loves cheese a lot. They put cheese on everything here. But another hot day, like I keep saying here in Texas. Lots and lots of hot weather here. But because I'm just trying to stay inside and keep this air conditioning blasting for the day. I gotta go out and run a few errands after the game, and then do my post-game video, yada yada yada, that kind of thing. But very good game so far. I'm probably gonna go back and actually sit down and watch the All Blacks game later. Yeah, America loves cheese. Oh yeah, but cheers, man. Cheers, Evan. Appreciate the support. Yeah, man. It's you haven't seen already. I'll show you a little. There you go, man. There you go. I've got the flag on me and everything, man. So it doesn't hurt that my dad was a South African. So, and I had the glorious luxury of living in South Africa for about 3 years. I'm gonna go back. I talk about it a bit. I am a Limpopo proud boy, at least my family is. Back when it wasn't called Limpopo, back when it was the town was still called Petersburg, now called Polokwane. It's kind of where my people hail from, man. But yeah, great crowd, great vibe at the game tonight. Horrible pitch. Don't like this pitch at all. It's way too muddy. Way too muddy. And it looks like the players are rejoining the pitch after a good halftime. Hopefully, Jacques got in there and, said a few things to the boys. Quagga Smith has come in for Jasper Vise. I am a big Quagga Smith guy. Love that guy. He definitely earned my respect last year. And I think he's got good hands and good speed. Now, for everybody who's watching overseas, who is your carrier for this game? Because here it's Flow Sports here in the U.S. That's who carries Curry Cup, this, and Super Rugby. That's how we watch that. And then international domestics, that kind of stuff. And then, obviously, Major League Rugby has the... Stan Sport. Okay. I remember... Last year they had Sonny Bill come around there and doing commentary before games. And he's just not really the best at doing commentary, in my opinion. I've got no sympathy for the Kiwis because I feel like they've done it to themselves with the coach. And it looks like we're restarting, folks. Dan Bigger kicks off. Damien Valimza with it, brings it down. Support from Sia Khaleesi. Hendricksa has it. to Peter Steph DeToy. And a penalty on Springboks. Lake is in for Elias. Dan Bigger going to go ahead and try and kick for 3. Dan Bigger kicking from about 23 out on the left side of the goalposts. And he nails it through. His kick is good. It is now 17-11, 41 minutes into this game. Restart. Navidi has it. The late replacement for Toby Falato. Falato apparently got injured in the pregame warm-up. Line out to the Springboks, the 50th test man, the try scorer, Bongi Manambi. Etzebeth has it, out to Sia Kolisi, out to Quagga Smith. Jaden Hedricksa, Lucanio Am. What a run by Hendrickson, right? Yeah. Yeah, that was a beautiful try. Lucanio Am with it. Just, he can't be stopped if he's got some space, man. No, he's got it. He's in. Might come back, guys. No try, folks. No try. Yeah, I agree. Damn it, indeed. Bomb squad looking like they're getting ready to put in some work. Collapse scrum. Scrum penalty to the box. Scrum penalty on the box, excuse me. Damn, that pitch looks horrible, guys. Bring in the bomb squad. It just looks horrible, man. Like, I mean, I can't really speak about bad pitches because we're playing on artificial pitches in most of the places here in Major League Rugby, which is just horrible. But God, man, yeah, this stadium, I'm not digging this pitch. Oh, here we go, boys. Here comes the front row change. Shit's about to get real in this place. Next scrum we have, it's going to be just game over for these guys. I feel sorry for these boys now. Wales with it after Khaleesi bobbles the ball a bit there. Out to Josh Adams. Penalty advantage for Wales. Gareth Thomas. Hardy. Wainwright. Dewey Lake. Hardy out to Dan Bigger. He gets nothing. Hardy back out to Rollins. He bobbles the ball. When Jones bobbles the ball, and we will come back for the penalty on the box. Offside on South Africa. And what happened last week? Lots of offsides on Wales. Now it looks like we are in the same amount of trouble. Yeah, man, that pitch just looks horrible, man. I'm not keen on it at all. Not keen at all. I don't like it. It's just, it looks bad. It even looks bad on TV. I can only imagine how bad it looks in person. So Bigger will go for 3 again after another offside penalty. .32 meters. He is 2 of 3 on the day. Coming off just slightly to the left. It is getting way too tight for my liking right now. 17-11, 47 minutes in. Dan Bigger to kick a penalty from 32 meters out. Just slight to the left. And he's money. Now this is getting a bit too close to my likings, fellas. The restart. Navidi has it. That's about stops him. You've got Kitsoff, Yager, and Kolk off to the right. Right boot kick from Hardy. Willie LaRue has it, brings it down with ease, kicks off the left boot. Liam Williams has it. Wales still with it, deep in their own territory. Kieran Hardy kicks off the right boot. Etzebeth gets a piece of it. Willie LaRue with the ball once again. He has support from Lucanio Am. with the ball, getting Lou de Jager for some support there. Hendricks out to the left side to Pollard, out to Peter Steph-Totoy, Damien Dialende with it. Support from Valemza. Luis Rizamet making pressure. Ibn Etzebeth, the Centurion, with the ball. Malcolm Marks, support from Kitsoff and Lou de Jager. Hendricks out to Pollard, out to Vincent Koch. Turnover by the box. Out to Josh Adams after a turnover. Penalty on Wales for not rolling away, it looks like. No, it is off the feet penalty there. We look like we have a hurt. Damian Valemza. Sio Khaleesi having a conversation right now, discussion with the referee. Water break called. Damien Valenza looks like he's almost back up on his feet. Maybe just a little niggle on his ankle there. Look at Etzebeth with that beautiful block kick. Brings Bigger down past the try line. Look at these soldiers out here, folks. Dude, he's really impressed me, man. So, like, Willie LaRue, he's getting to that point where he either has absolutely amazing games or you hate him. And I'm really liking him so far this year. I think maybe because we don't have Franz Sten. So he's like the older guy off the bench that comes in and kind of makes the back gel a bit because he's got that veteran experience. He's got a World Cup under his belt, and you know, Willie LaRue's he's really impressing me this year because he's kind of coming in and he's not. Yeah, he's having some amazing moments, but he's playing very, very sound, fundamental rugby, and that's what you need. You know, especially with some of these younger guys that we're going to have going forward, it's good to have a guy like that in the back, somebody that can kind of be a bit of a field general from the back. And I'm enjoying, yes, Willie LaRue is playing absolutely great right now. Yeah, definitely better than I'd say Andre Pollard has or Faf de Klerk has. And Pollard kicks into touch. We're going to have a 5-meter line out. Malcolm Marks, who is money from this point. Line out. De Jager has it. Of course, Marks goes right to his place at the back. He has the ball. This is where he's money, folks. Of course. Was knocked forward. Just an odd fall for him. I'm not mad at him one bit. It happens. All right, so knock on by the Bucks. I'm not mad at Malcolm Marks for that. It happens. He fell oddly. It happens. It's a horrible pitch, so I'm not mad whatsoever. He did his job. He's always money off of those lineouts. He's always back there in the back where he belongs. Yeah, no, I agree 100%. They get Wales. They're getting penalties every game, and they're usually either early or they're late. We get another line out to the Springboks. Jager gets it and brings it down. Marks right in the back of the pack where he always goes. He's got the ball. Wales is holding, though. They're holding. Hendricks is trying to get the ball. Hendricks has it. Out to Damien Valemza. Valemza wants it. He wants in. He gets it back out to Hendrickse. Peter Steph DeToy. Hendrickse back out to Quagga Smith. Hendrickse out to Siokolisi, the captain. Out to Andre Pollard. Pollard looking for the second one on the game today. We've got it still out to Stephen Kitchoff with support from Etzebeth and Marks. Hendrickse has it. Back out to Siokolisi, our captain. And our captain is down. Way to go, Captain. Way to go, Captain. Way to go, Captain. So far, Pollard money for the day, it looks like. And it should be a fairly easy kick for him, but hopefully he does not take it lightly. My favorite part is having to erase the whole number because we're going up by that much. Dude, why don't we get this Pollard every single week? That's what I don't get. Why do we not get him every single week? Dan Bigger to restart. Quagga Smith with the ball. And kicked into touch by the Springboks. "54 minutes in, ladies and gentlemen. We have a 24-14 score. Not yet, Ivan. I think maybe wait another like 10 minutes, and then I would bring in Faf. I would bring in Faf in another 10 minutes. Because we already know what he's going to do. He's just going to kick the ball away a lot. Let's see if we can get another try in the next 10 minutes and then bring Faf on. Let's double up the score. And not a straight line out by Wales. Another penalty on Wales. Yeah, Wales is scrambling now because they are old Mother Hubbard and they don't have much in the cupboard. And what we're bringing off the bench is just as good as what's starting the game. I had Faf de Klerk as like my favorite player last year in the world. I am going to do another updated list. Let me see if I can get a count for you. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I've got 12 on Wales, Ivan. 12 penalties on Wales. Most of them coming within their own 22, too. So, when Jones comes off, when Jones goes on for Thomas, at that prop, we've got the bomb squad on. I don't know when Franco Mostar is going to come on and who he's going to come on for. Sam Wainwright with that beautiful mullet. I'm jealous. I can't do a mullet anymore because I got a bald spot in the back, so it doesn't look as cool anymore. 56 minutes in, the Springboks up by 10, 3-1 in tries versus Wales. And this was the Springboks I wanted to see in all 3 games. Advantage for South Africa, Jaden Hendrikse. Damian Valemza kicks it forward, looking for Mapipi. Louis Rees-Zammit fights Mapipi for it, and we will come back for the penalty. Man, Willie LaRue and Louis Rees-Zammit having words. Look at that, man. That's our bread and butter, man. Our scrum is just too dominant, man. Neither do I. I've been really enjoying having Peter Steph-Toy the last 2 games. He's just got that hunger when he's on the pitch, and it's good to see kind of that ferocity that I brought up in my pregame video. He has that ferocity. He has that hunger when he's out there, and I like seeing that in our players, especially our forwards. We got to have that ferocity. We got to have that hunger. So we will have a line out for the Springboks. Malcolm Marks, money, 12-7 in penalties so far. Wales just a lot of trouble early and in a lot of trouble late, it seems. Marks with it. Etzebeth has the ball. Marks takes his rightful place at the back of the maul. He's got it. Hendrikse is there for support. We're still moving forward with it. There is the first stop here. Hendrikse out to the left side to Damian Valemza. He has it still. Hendrikse out to Andre Pollard. Out to Willie LaRue. Out to Mapipi. And they pull him out of into touch. They're playing like scared children now. Wales knows what's up. They know what's happening. Line out to Wales. And Dewey Lake with the line out. Wales gets it. Bring him down, bring him down, bring him down. Thomas Williams with the run. Owen Watkins with it. We will be coming back for the penalty. Quagga Smith for collapsing them all. Mostar is warming up, apparently. And we are looking good here. 24-14, 60th minute in. Tries by Siakolisi, Bongi Manumbi on his 50th test, and Andre Pollard early. Penalties, 2 with Pollard, or 1 with Pollard kick. And he is money on all of his conversions. They're taking Ibn off for Franco Mostert. That is a big call. That is let's see how that pays out here. When Jones gets it on the line out to Dan Bigger. Oh, Liam Williams tackled low. Josh Adams has it. Quagga Smith with the stop. Up to Thomas. Dan Bigger brought down. And a penalty on Wales. Springbok ball. For tackle coming in from the inside, from the side on Sam Wainwright. Yeah, that is definitely from the side. Good call. Yeah, he I don't know what's going on, man. Maybe he had a bad batch of bull tongue before the game. Who knows? That's Williams. Yeah, he's played every single game, man. Like, really, their only proper fullback. You got Etzebeth on the side, sweaty, dirty, good proper shift at the office today, sitting next to a spotless. Chad, I love you too, man. I hope everything's well out in California. I hope those gas prices are getting a little bit better. We are finally down below $4 a gallon for a gallon of petrol here in North Texas. Now, I know you guys overseas are going to be like, yeah. Proper shift for him today. Proper shift. Yeah, I know my international followers are going to be like, "Oh, while you're paying $4 for a gallon of petrol." Yeah, it's that's high for us. I know. For everyone else, that would be insanely low. Ludehager gets the line out to Hendricksa, out to Damien Valemza, back to Lucanio. He's got support from Malcolm Marks and Quagga Smith. Hendricksa out to Ludehager. He's getting support from Franco and Sia. Quagga Smith, support from Malcolm Marks. Hendricksa, Franco Mustard, first carry on the day. Hendricksa has it. Just chip it away. Peter Steph-Toy, fifth phase in. Malcolm Marks, support from Quagga Smith. Hendricksa to Vincent Koch. He's got support from everyone. Pollard does a chip kick. Turnover for the Bucs. Out to Alan Wynne Jones. .63 minutes in, 24-14. Thomas Williams off the right boot to Willie LaRue. The general in the back. Hendricksa has it out to Vincent Koch with support from Franco Mustard. Hunter Pollard kicks off the right boot forward, looking for Damien Valemza. He has it, ladies and gentlemen. Support from Mpipi, and they pull him out. They pull him over the touchline. The tackle total showing up on the screen here, 110-63. So that shows you who's been playing defense most of the get today. We have a water break out on the field. Just kind of slow things down for a few moments with 17 minutes left in this game. 24-14, the current score here. Springboks looking to close this up, win this series, be the first of the 4 Southern series, be the first winning series out of them. Obviously, with the All Blacks taking another L from the Irish today, and England getting out of Australia land with a W, winning their series 2-1. The Centurion, Eben Etzebeth, came off earlier for Franco Mostart, and Manambi coming off a bit earlier after scoring a try late in the second half for the Springboks on the 50th cap of the year, or 50th cap of his career with the Springboks in the green and gold. He's all smiles on the bench there. He deserves it. Looks like him and Nakane are just cracking it up with each other. Okay, penalty on the box. Stepping across. Dan Bigger kicks forward. We've got Faf de Klerk into the game now for Jaden Hendricks. Jaden Hendricks, I think, played a great game. No complaints on my behalf with him. Vincent Kolk with it. De Klerk out to kick off the left boot. He kicks it forward. Mapipi gives chase. Bigger has it. He's brought down immediately by Sio Khaleesi and Mapipi. Thomas Williams out to Alan Wynne Jones. Gets nowhere. Thomas Williams getting the ball back. Coming out of the back of the ruck. He has it. He will elect to kick off his right boot, kick forward. And Pollard is into touch. Harry Labuskakde should be on a reality TV show because that's what he wants to be. Line out to the Springboks. 65th minute in. Faf de Klerk has come on. Marks with a beautiful line out to Lou de Hager. Marks takes his rightful place at the back of the maul. We're moving forward. Here comes de Klerk with the ball. He kicks off the left boot. Mapipi gives chase. Oh, he loses it forward. Damien Falemza. Faf de Klerk has it. Out to Vincent Kolk. Out to Andre Pollard. He kicks off the right boot. Dialende gives chase. Loses his footing there. And Pollard has it. Out to Willie LaRue. He kicks off the left boot forward. Looks like we're going to have a kicking affair for a moment here. Dan Bigger. Out to Luis Rees-Sammet on the right side. He's deadly. Khaleesi misses the tackle. Wales with the ball. Thomas Williams. Advantage for Wales. Bigger out to Rollins. Peter Steph-Toy brings him down immediately. And we will come back for the penalty. Dialende with the penalty. Yeah. So Dan Bigger will elect to kick to touch. And he gets it into touch. We'll have a line out for Wales. Yeah, and you know, sometimes you just can't. I mean, you're kind of stuck in a spot. Wales wins the line out. They're moving. They're moving. Advantage for Wales. Dowie Lake being brought down by Andre Pollard and Sue Khaleesi. Williams with it, Thomas Williams. And kicks at the touch. Side entry penalty on the Springboks. So a line out coming for Wales. 69th minute in. 24-14 the score. Here 3 tries to 1. Bobbled line out. Sia Khaleesi has it. Huge collision there. Owen Watkin, Faf de Klerk with it. Vincent Kalk with support. Advantage over. Faf de Klerk kicks forward off the left boot and gets it out of the trouble area there. Good defensive play from Sia Khaleesi there. Oh, man, he just laid his ass out. That was a good hit from Sia Khaleesi there. Good hit. And a try. Yeah. So maybe maybe he saw my video and he heard what I said, and maybe he's trying to prove me wrong. Shut me up. Dowie Lake. Navidi to Thomas. Watkin to Beggar, out to Williams. Josh Adams, wide open, and runs into Mapimpi. Quagga Smith strips the ball. Quagga Smith, ladies and gentlemen. Faf de Klerk kicks forward and into touch. And for naught. Josh Adams run for naught. Quagga Smith. A couple of stripped balls this game. He's coming in and definitely showing he belongs out there. I had said that in my pregame video. I felt like he should have been starting. Line out to Wales. To Lake. Alan Jones has it. They go nowhere. Look at Faf de Klerk trying to bring him down. Thomas Williams got nowhere to go. Peter Steph-Toy brings him down. Lucanio with the ball and into touch. (24-14) here. Tries from Pollard, Manambi, and Sia Khaleesi by the Springboks, and also a penalty kick early in the first half from Andre Pollard. The lone try coming to Reffel for Wales in the first half. Everything else coming in the form of Dan Biggar penalty kicks. Absolutely horrible pitch conditions here at DHL Stadium, no longer Newlands. Yeah, they need to put it to bed. I agree. This is you close out the game now. Get another try, close out the game. I'd say get one more try and close out the game. Having a view at both boxes for the coaches. All the coaches kind of with the same expression. The winning team and the losing team kind of saying very focused on this game, knowing that anything can happen in 7 minutes. Reset for the scrum. The front row of Kitsoff, Marks, and Koch. Marks the hooker. And a scrum feed to the Springboks with Faf de Klerk coming in for Jaden Hendrickse. Here we go. We've got it. Push, push, push. Clerk has it. Out to Damian Valimza, who's put in a very proper shift as well today. We still have the ball. Wales pressuring deep in our end. Kits off with it. Support from Peter Steph-Toy. Offside. Penalty advantage for South Africa off the offside penalty for Wales. Out to Andre Pollard. And nothing happening with this. So we will come back for the penalty. Sam Wainwright with yet another penalty in this game for the Welsh. 74 minutes in. Pollard to kick to touch, and he gets it into touch, and we will have a line out coming for the Springboks, up by 10 late here in Game 3 of the series. A recap, a late penalty kick by Damian Valimza gets us the victory in Game 1. Heartbreak as Josh Adams and then Gareth Thomas convert in Game 2. We go down 13-12 in a try. We scored no tries in the second game with a very, very young squad. Peter Steph-Toy catches the line out. We've got Marks in the back with the ball. Marks has it. He's going for it. Advantage for the Springboks. Penalty advantage. Advantage for the Springboks, like I just said. Faf de Klerk has it. He goes right out to Malcolm Marks. He's got a good run going here. De Klerk has it. Out to Peter Steph-Toy. Support from Kolisi and Mostert. De Klerk out to Vincent Koch. Support from Kitsoff and Quagga Smith. Out to Malcolm Marks. Support from Franco Mostert. De Klerk with it. Lucanio Am. And an errant. Okay, we will come back for the penalty. The offside on Wales. So he will go nowhere with the ball. 76 minutes in. Clock ticking down towards hopeful victory for the Springbok. And a series victory over Wales. Another shakeup in the rankings will probably be to come, with Ireland beating the All Blacks, possibly moving up into number 2, right behind France. Well, I guess that's kind of where they're at right now. But Marks is always a beast, man. Like I love that guy. I like Manambi and I like Marks. I think they're both world-class hookers. Marks just has that thing, especially off the lineouts, man. When he gets into the maul, he's money. He's money from it, man. He just can control a ball so well. And it looks like Pollard has elected to kick in the 77th minute. And he's money. He's money, folks. 5 for 5 on kicking for the day. And we go up 27-14. Go up to 27, folks. That's what I wanted to see. That's what I wanted to see. Restart from Bigger. Diolende has it. Faf de Klerk. Out to Lud de Hager. De Klerk getting support from Malcolm Marks. Mostert off the left boot. Faf de Klerk. Mapimpi makes chase. Bigger has it and brought down immediately by Franco Mostert. Rollins goes nowhere. Mapimpi just spears him. muddy conditions down here on the pitch. Another penalty on Wales. And tempers flaring here from the Welsh as they see the clock ticking down. And that's how you close it out. That's how you close it out. Yep. "79 minutes in, 27. Yeah, no, I agree. Marks is a proper beast at those breakdowns. Is he going to go for it? Is he going to kick? Does it look like Pollard is electing to kick? 79th minute. "22-meter kick, just slightly off to the left." Oh, man. And it's in. Pollard, 6 for 6 with the boot today. The siren is off, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. We all know what that means. We have a Springbok victory. Good game, boys. Good game. Final score 30-14. What a money game from Andre Pollard. Money game, 6 for 6 on kicking for the day. Manambi, 50th test cap, gets his try in the game. Etzebeth, proper shift coming in. Everybody played their role well. Even Sia Khaleesi shocked and surprised me at times. Unfortunate injury to Cheslin Colby. Not an easy guy to replace, but we did just well moving Lucanio Am out to the wing. And that's a victory, man. That's a series victory, 2-1 for the Springbok, man. Yeah, this is always happy days. Yeah, man. Cheer my Kiwi brew, my Kiwi phono. What a game, guys. What a game. Yeah, Pollard will get it. Yeah, 6 for 6 on kicking and a try. Everybody had great games. Quagga Smith was absolutely a game changer when he came in. 2 stripped balls. Just a great game. We played well. We should have scored more. But 30-14, we won convincingly. It's really shows you how deep our roster is, that when Wales didn't make a whole lot of changes all 3 games, because that's really all they have, and us, we could switch out. We should have won that second game, no question. So I will do a breakdown video, and then yeah, LaRue has continued to get better in my opinion. I will do my post-game video, and I will probably do a breakdown of the series later on after I do a weekend wrap-up. Absolutely great. We win the series 2-1. That's all that really matters at the end of the day. But to any of you guys who came out and hung out with me, thanks. I really appreciate it, man. It's like being able to sit at a pub or a bar or a restaurant in South Africa and watch the game with you guys. It's great. I'm sitting here in my studio in my apartment here, and God, I'm going to keep that score up for a bit. 30-14. That's a proper victory. That was a proper victory. But I hope everyone is safe, and hopefully Los Pumas can close it out for us, and that'll be good, man. But cheers to everyone who came and visited, and I hope you're safe. Yeah, Quagga, definitely.